A new state audit shows the West Irondequoit School District did not meet all of its school bus safety requirements. That audit, released today, found the district passed only 1 of 5 requirements. The audit says the district fell short on driver training, but they did have procedures for random drug and alcohol testing, so that was the good news. The district did release a response to all this, saying in part that it relies on a contractor for all of its buses and drivers. It agreed to conduct additional oversight and documentation, and it will implement an electronic file sharing system to improve communication. In recent years, there have been a number of incidents involving school bus drivers caught drinking behind the wheel, and in some cases with children on board. Now a new law on the books in New York State is getting tougher on bus drivers. Emily Noonan explains.
According to Senator Carl Marcelino, current legislation requires only 10% of bus drivers to submit to random drug and alcohol testing. And smaller school buses could be exempt from the random testing if the carrier chose so. This new law will expand that requirement for all drivers. Bill Harvey, Director of Transportation for Honeywell Falls, Lima, stands behind this law.
We really want to make sure as a profession, transportation professionals in New York State, that we make sure we're putting the safest possible people out there we can to transport our students. So any little loophole that would exempt certain school bus drivers from that random testing, we are very much in support of closing that loophole.
Harvey says they've been doing annual random testing for years, and so have many other districts in the Rochester area. However, mistakes happen. A few years ago, a former bus driver for the Brighton School District crashed a bus into a railing at a gas station. She later admitted that she was drunk driving. Now, thankfully, no children were seriously injured, but this could have been much worse. A bus driver will no longer be able to consume alcohol within 8 hours before operating a school bus.
I think it's good to have the line drawn in the sand. So if somebody goes on duty at 6 in the morning, the drivers know that they cannot consume anything after 10 p.m.
A failure of these random tests must be reported to the DMV and permanently disqualifies them as a school bus driver in the future. Emily Noonan, News 8.
Thanks, Emily. Senator Marcelino, chair of the Senate Education Committee, sponsored the drug testing portion of the school bus safety bill. In a statement, he said, quote, "No parent should have to worry if their child is safe. It's our responsibility to do everything we can to put their well-being first. This bill will do just that."